So I'm here just leaving Cobalt. Gina Payne, sorry couldn't stop in Williams today. It's too smoky here. I'm so sorry for you. Let me show you all. Look at that. So smoky. So smoky. I would say visibility is at about a mile and a half, 2 miles for good visibility. Maybe more, but it's not so good. And, it's part of what made me move away from this area. I love it down here. It's gorgeous. As you can see, we're dry, beautiful agriculture area. Coming up around the bend here on the right is a lavender farm that used to be in full force. It is not anymore, but there's an apple or a lavender farm, and then there's grapes here on the left. There's over to the right, there's a bunch of cows. There's corn on my left. Of course, cannabis is grown here. Wine is grown here. Wine grapes are grown here. It's a very agriculture forward area. It is very diverse. There's many microclimates because of all the hills and valleys. You have elevation anywhere between about 1,000 feet up to 2,000 feet, depending on where you are. It's along the Applegate River, which is beautiful. Lots of recreational activities nearby for water sports, snow skiing up on Mount Ashland. And this is an area that's home to people that have come from all over the world for various reasons. It's a different place than I ever lived anywhere else. It really is. And I did love it here, and I still love it here, but I do not like it. Gets very hot. Today's going to be in the low 90s, but I've had summers here where it was over 100 degrees for like 3 weeks, and I haven't had an air conditioner anywhere I've lived for years. And so that wasn't good for me. Anyway, I've lived all through here. I've lived in Murphy. I passed through Murphy. I've lived right here, just literally right here on this mountain that's to the right. I've lived in Williams. I've lived up Thompson Creek at 2 different places. Here in Applegate, I was in Rouge for a minute. So I've been around in this valley here, this Hwy.238 corridor, for 10 years before moving over to Port Orford and the coast. And it was the smoke and the heat that made me leave. That was the only thing. Otherwise, I would have stayed. I would have found a place that made me happy here. But it was time to move on. And as we all know, then that changed, and I ended up hitting the road, and now I'm on the road a lot. Actually, for this month of August, since I think the 1st, I've done 789 miles. Is that right? No, 844 miles this month. Anyway, I just wanted to show you this little part here that's so pretty, but it is very smoky. We're coming up just around the corner is the Lindsay. It used to be known as the Applegate Lodge, and lots of fun has been had there over years, and it has been renovated and I guess upgraded to a very fine dining establishment. They have a great chef, and they have quality wait staff. So I used to live up this road here, right to the right. And came across this bridge, I don't know how many times. Lots and lots. It's quite pretty down here on the river. Used to swim down there. I don't know if you can see, but there's a little Applegate store, and to my left is where the Lindsay is. They do have, it's a restaurant and a lodge. There's also the pizza place here. It's just a neat little area, nice little community. All the communities out here are communities, and it just is so nice. I just love that part of it. So anyway, now I'm headed to my friends in Rouge and gonna get myself a shower and get myself cleaned up and get ready for my podiatrist appointment. Hopefully they're going to have some answers of what's going on with my feet, so that I can get them in better shape so I can get back to hiking, because that's what I want to do. I want to get back to hiking. I wasn't able to hike with Shasta very much the last year and a half, because she just couldn't do it. And now that she's been gone for a month, that was going to be one of my, silver linings, so to speak, was that I was going to be able to get back to hiking. But I haven't been able to do that because my feet hurt too bad. So I really do hope that happens here soon, of getting my feet in better shape and figuring out what's going on with them, so that I can get back on the trails, because that's one of the things I enjoy doing when I'm traveling about, is checking out different trails. And I had worked myself up to hiking like 5 miles, and for someone who used to be bedridden, that's pretty good. Anyway, I'll turn it around here for a minute. It looks like somebody's watching. Thank you, whoever is watching. I'm still new at doing the YouTube videos, and they're a little intimidating. Technology is not something I grasp easily, but I'm working on it. So I think anybody who is following or who watches and finds any benefit in what I have to share, I am going to do a live feed here. I'm not sure when, but soon. One of the people I follow, Linnea and Akela, Linnea did a post today about going home and what that means for her, and where that is for her, and how it makes her feel. And I wanted to talk about that, because I have my own thoughts about that and my own perceptions about that. So I think I'm going to do a live feed. I think I'm going to try to do it where I can do live here and on Facebook at the same time, and have people bear with me while I try to keep up with everybody. But yeah, I have some things that I want to share about how I feel about the topic of home and what home is, and I want to hear what you have to say. So anyway, I'm getting close to my friend's house, so I'm going to get ready to go, but I hope you all are having a good day. I hope you're safe wherever you are. I want them to be today. Remember, past. Your today is a life sentence. It's just the day. Anyway, love y'all. Peace.